Hey, it's July 9th and we find ourselves in Isaiah chapters 1 through 4. Isaiah is the first of 5 books known as the major prophets. Jeremiah, Lamentations, Ezekiel, and Daniel are the other 4. The 12 books after Daniel are known as the minor prophets. Now the label major and minor has nothing to do with the importance of their content, but simply the length of each book. The major prophets are just longer than the minor prophets. That's all. We see in the first verse of Isaiah that Isaiah prophesied during the reign of 4 of the kings of Judah. Uzziah and Jotham, we've already seen, and Ahaz and Hezekiah we'll see soon. In chapter 1, Isaiah condemns Judah for their empty religious actions. God hates their sacrifices. He hates their festivals because they're not expressions of true worship. God would rather they live godly lives than offer sacrifices and hold these festivals. He promises, however, forgiveness in verses 18 and 19 and judgment to those who reject his forgiveness. But he will restore them even then after a time. Chapter 2 actually looks toward the end times, to God's judgment during a period of time known as the tribulation, and the 1,000 years of peace known as the millennium. Now, I've always said, if you want to understand the book of Revelation, you need to come at it with an understanding of the Old Testament first. Chapter 3 is a mixture of the judgment Judah will receive both during the time of the Babylonian captivity as well as the end times. They're both kind of mixed together here. Now, the Babylonians aren't named just yet, but it describes how life in Judah both during the captivity and the tribulation will not be pleasant at all. This is all to come about because the people of Judah were following other people and not God. And chapter 4 describes the end times, when the branch, which is a prophetic title for Jesus, will be protecting Jerusalem, and the people living in Jerusalem will live holy lives as they should. So what can we take away from today's passage? Well, God has, does, and will punish sin. Everything that Isaiah prophesied about the Babylonians conquering Judah happened. There's no reason to think God's future judgment described in Scripture won't happen either. Also, God is willing to forgive. God restored Jerusalem in 444 BC, and Jesus will establish world peace for 1,000 years in the near future. The offer of salvation is always available to those who will turn to God for forgiveness. My prayer for us today is that we would live the righteous lives God created and saved us to live, expressing our love for God and for people through godly actions, not empty religious rituals, and that we be looking forward to Christ's return and the peace that will bring very soon, both in this life and forever in eternity. If you haven't done so already, please download our Through the Bible reading plan at asperiacommunitychurch.org/throughthebible. Thanks for watching, and I hope to see you again soon.